Hello, I'm Kyle Loxton, joined by Kyle, and you're now listening to the SoulInsights Podcast. Let it rain, be the forecast. C&K coming through with a new broadcast. UK raised at a show on the dog tag. Everything changed, but we always stay on track. Straight face in the place, yeah, I'm on that. Every week a new episode on tap. Same phase, new pace, better contact. Socials, SoulInsights Index, we follow that. Follow that. Follow that. Follow that.
Howdy.
Hello.
Welcome back to another
episode.
Hey. We're going to go gaming this topic.
Gaming this topic? Good. Do you even English, bro?
What is it? Top 10 games of what we think is cool.
Top 10.
Cool.
Yeah, most like influential to us kind of thing. There's reasons why these are on there, and it's not like we are just going to pick fucking FIFA 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17,
no,
18,
you just
19,
say
20, whatever.
We'll go into it, I guess, when you get into the thing.
Yeah. We'll go.
It's more, memories than that, isn't it? So, weekly catch up, we don't need to do anything, do we? We just existed, and it's
Nothing's
hot now in the UK for a change.
For like 2 days.
Mad.
And then it's going to go shit again. So, you know.
Music recommendation. I'm going on the SL Pod playlist on Spotify is Clement Marfo and the Frontline, Us Against the World.
And that is off of FIFA 13.
Yeah.
So song recommendation off of a sneak peek to one of the games that I assume is on his list.
Yeah.
Because I haven't seen his list.
So it's linked to the top 8 this episode. TV film game, mate. We'll just go straight into it.
Game is every game that's on your list. It's the easiest way to do that, isn't it? So he recommends playing every game that he's about to say.
Okay.
TV, so it's Dexter First Blood. So it's spoilers after the whole Dexter season. So what happens after to him?
Okay.
I won't say anything in case you end
Bad
up watching
then,
it.
What happens to Jesse in that? It's like a...
Kinda, yeah. That kind of gives away a bit to you what might happen at the end, kind of thing. Like, how it's going to end, like certain things can't happen kind of thing, but jokes in it.
How long is that? How many seasons?
Just one season.
Oh.
It's like 2022, I think, so it's like a new-ish thing.
Right. You went through all of it in one go, isn't it? You went through all the Dexters in like one sitting, basically.
I think it took me 2 weeks.
It's mad.
So that's like 80 hours of TV, 90 hours of TV. And I've only watched like 3 episodes of this. I only started it yesterday. So
hopefully it stays alright.
It seems like it should be. So
seeing as the story's fresh in your head as well, isn't it? For all the people that might have watched Dexter like a little bit a while ago.
Go and check out
Dexter's
First Blood.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that's what it's called anyway. I hope that's what it's called. Right, film is If. So I might have mentioned this before, but it's coming out in a week from now. So
Jim from
17th of May, I think. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And loads of others from like The Office and loads of other like big characters and that, Ryan Reynolds and all that. Imaginary friend. So a young girl who goes through a difficult experience begins to see everyone's imaginary friends who have been left behind as their real life friends have grown up. So it looks pretty cool, actually.
Yeah.
Just a load of weird monsters running around, and you like Steve Carell and whoever else. I can't even name.
Right.
Fucking
Might actually watch that, to be fair.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. So 17th of May, I believe, it's out.
Alright.
So
Maybe try and watch that.
There we go.
Right, cocktail is Peru Sour. Do you want to try this little shot?
Yep,
I've
know
completely
what it is.
forgot the glasses. So what we're trying is this little mixer, which I have.
Little pot of spunk.
Yeah. So I should take that a sec.
Smells exactly the same as every other one.
So Peru Sour, also known as, I'm pretty sure it's named as something else, Pisco.
Fucking hell.
So 50ml Pisco, 50ml lime juice, half a tablespoon sugar syrup, 1 egg white, ice, bitters, lime slices to serve. Pour the Pisco, lime juice and sugar syrup into a cocktail shaker or blend with the egg white and add a large handful of ice. Shake vigorously for 20-25 seconds or blend for 10 seconds, then strain into glasses. Add a few drops of bitters to the top of each cocktail, garnish with a lime slice and serve. I think it's a Peruvian based, obviously.
Or if you have this liquid, just drink it.
Is it sour?
all in one, just...
Ooh. Yeah, it's quite...
You can see why it gets its name, Sours.
It's quite cool, actually.
Yeah, it tastes quite nice, actually. It's just fucking sour.
Just had it, makes it on its own.
A bit of a tingle.
It's quite nice, actually. So yeah, give that a go. Basically,
as an actual cocktail.
Pisco, whatever that is. I'm probably butchering the pronunciation. Pisco.
Pisco.
So yeah, give that a go.
Or not, who knows.
So yeah.
Right.
Right, Dictionary of Obscure Sorrows by John Koenig, Chapter 4, Faces in a Crowd Catching Glimpses of Humanity from a Distance. You're going to banter at these words. Right, and the words are burn upon re-entry. Right, what do you think it means? You've already got quite a funny guess.
Where you shove the curry back up your ass?
No, do a legit guess. Not some jackass guess.
Burn upon re-entry.
Think of it in like just a humanity term. What you think is your take on it? If someone's burning upon re-entry.
When you're going back in, well, when you're going to hell.
Right. What re-entry?
Yeah, like in South Park when they kill Saddam Hussein, the devil kills him, and then he comes back and he's like, "Oh, you're back," and he's like, "Well, yeah. Where did you expect me to go, Detroit?"
Oh, right. Right. It is the bitter disappointment upon finding no new messages after spending hours out of contact, as if the world has barely even noticed you had left.
So basically, you've been gone for a week, you come back and your phone is dry.
No one gives a shit.
No one cares about your existence, so you may as well just stayed away.
I'm going off socials for a moment, guys. So
yeah.
and
the only person that likes it is themselves.
Come back to tumbleweeds in the DMs.
You know everybody that writes that, "Oh, I'm going off social for a week to have a break." They're doing it for the attention. If you didn't already know.
But I wouldn't have even seen that message initially posted, so I didn't even know.
You see it like a week later and you're like, "Oh, okay, I've clearly not missed them, have I?" They clearly had no impact on my existence. So why should I bother?
Yeah, exactly. So I'll only be concerned if I see a missing poster. Even then.
Even then. Oh, look, he got his dream.
Well, maybe, because it's not KIA, is it?
MIA. The parents got their dream.
What? Right, moving on swiftly. Main topic, top 10 games. So here we go.
Obviously, number one is Potato Sack Racing Simulator.
Yeah, that's a recognition, isn't it?
Yeah. Right, so you say you've got these in order.
Yeah.
So you're going 10
down,
to 1?
Yeah, may as well. And then I've got some honourable mentions because I said this is quite generic, so you could probably get the gist of this list, and you'd be like, no, it's too NPC like this list.
I could probably guess most of them.
Yeah.
So
number 10 is Saints Row. And I said in brackets, probably would say, I'd say probably 2 more because it got me into 3.
I never played 2.
I think 2 maybe means more because the way we played 3, isn't it? But I played 2 a lot. And I said, remember 2, you can play it online co-op with cheats active, and you had this foam finger that you just slap people out of the map, and it was absolute jokes. And that's when Saints Row
was good.
Before, it went a bit from
2 and 3, like
decent. Even 1, to be fair, like for its time.
Played 1.
It's kind of it was spoken about like the rival of GTA at the time, but it had a more of like a spoofy take to it. GTA was always quite serious, I thought, and then obviously Saints Row 2 was a little bit more like movie-like with the gangs, and then 3 went obviously banter, and then 4 went what the and then Get Out of Hell, and
it just went jokes.
And then the Saints Row
the new one,
reboot,
pointless.
So Saints Row, good take.
Yeah,
me and you played.
I did think like Saints Row 3 could make mine, but the other ones on mine just beat it.
Plus Kanye West song on that. Best, one of the coolest missions. What do you say? Taking over that house party was banging on that game.
When we were trying to do a mission on, I think it was Get Out of Hell, and I went outside and you attached something to the car, or you did something to the car, and then it just flew up into the sky.
Oh, that's Saints Row 3, wasn't it? With the alien abduction.
Yeah, that alien gun. Yeah, that one. Yeah. I can't remember what game it was.
The mission car, and you were trying to do the mission
constantly.
Oh, banging. Yeah, the jokes on that game, right?
Yeah, banter.
Right, and then number 9, Left 4 Dead.
I knew it'd be on yours.
Yeah, I said both were insane. And then obviously Back 4 Blood we did give a go, wasn't it? So I guess it's the predecessor.
It's cool, like, in general, it was a bit awkward with the cards and all that. And the ending we just found impossible. We didn't really like the way that it played that much, to be honest. Although the whole zombie world and like getting absolutely bummed by zombies is cool. Like World War Z vibes.
Yeah.
But we just couldn't get along with it really, could we?
And what I did think was cool for Left 4 Dead, was the fact that the online game mode was half the team were zombies, half the team were the survivors. So you had to just get to the safe house, and then obviously the other team had to just batter you, and it was just jokes online because people would just spawn you in the safe room and playing it with some mates. Honestly, banter. And then all the mods on it where like all the zombies are Teletubbies just running around after you.
Yeah.
The fact I think it's an ever evolving like sandbox, so each mission the zombies spawn at a different rate. So each mission, it's not like the replayability is exactly the same. So you can play the same mission, and you might get battered like at the very start of the mission, and then the rest of it might be a bit calm, and then everything can be. So I think it was fun for that. And then number 8, banging memories through FIFA. Just do FIFA in general, and then I said especially FIFA 13.
Is there an era like one to another, like
just 13?
Just 13.
Yeah,
because I remember I'm pretty sure it's 15. We spammed the shit out of.
Was
as
it?
Well.
I don't know what my best team was. I'm pretty sure it's 13.
It might have been because that's when we probably spent more money on it.
Yeah. Before the coin generator things, because that's when like KSI was coming through YouTube as well, I think.
Oh yeah, when he wasn't as like that big.
Or Emanike or whatever it was. Because I remember FIFA 12 was kind of like just getting into it. I mean, that's when I first started having a look. So I remember the couch play or whatever it was around with friends. Remember when we all went around doing that FIFA tournament thing? Oh, it would all just you make your own like private lobby, and you all just sit in one room and play it all like against each other and go through this league. And then FIFA 13, I'm pretty sure that was when we did pro clubs, and I swear we did everything in FIFA 13.
Probably, yeah.
So that's when peak like school for me and you as well, isn't it? So it's kind of like, what else do you do on like
you go home and you play FIFA and Call of Duty?
Yeah. So it's kind of like the pro clubs was banter, wasn't it?
Pro clubs was it was fucking horrible. Just for the
toxic.
Fact that, exactly. Like
I see that it's trending at the minute though. That Girth and Turf, isn't it? Angry Ginger and H and things. They're making a pro clubs, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's cool seeing it getting like more recognised again because it went dead for a bit, wasn't it? So it's sick to see.
FIFA went a bit dead, to be honest.
Even Ultimate Team, like when it was legit markets, wasn't it? I guess the market now is just. I mean, I wouldn't even know the players.
There's too many cards.
And I said the main cool thing for FIFA for me was the football knowledge. So I think after playing it for so long, you kind of know all these different Bundesliga players that I wouldn't even know about because you just stuck to English football. So I thought it was decent.
Whereas now you don't know any of them because
I wouldn't know. I haven't really played it for very long. I probably know the England team. And that's about it. Maybe some big like Spanish names. I don't know. But number 7, Call of Duty.
Specifics.
I'd said Black Ops 2 was probably, if I had to pick a game, Call of Duty, I'd say that. It's probably my best memories from it because I think that's when I was peak Call of Duty. To be honest, like gameplay and meeting everyone in that same period where we're all playing at the same time. Because I think we picked up. Say I played with you a lot on Black Ops 1. But you came through on Black Ops 2 as well, wasn't it? I think all of us came together in Black Ops 2.
Maybe. I
feel like we did. And that was peak school. I mean, I'm pretty sure we bounced between FIFA 13 or 14 and Black Ops, wasn't it? It was those two.
Yeah, it would be.
Games.
Yeah.
I mean, like any other student probably in the UK or anywhere.
Yeah.
I imagine it is bouncing between those two, isn't it? You just rage on FIFA for a little bit and slap about on Call of Duty.
Zombies and that.
But some of our friends were sweat Call of Duty players, weren't they? So I was pretty mid, to be fair. So it's
they'd be going like 50-1 in the game and you'd be getting like 10 for 50.
So I said that period where it was MW2, MW3, Black Ops 1 and 2. That era, Call of Duty.
Special shout out to the 2019 Modern Warfare as well because we spammed the fuck out of that.
That was quite good actually, Revive or something.
Yeah. We spammed that shipment 24/7, wasn't it?
And all of that era was like when Logic and Macklemore and that.
Where FaZe Clan
discovered that,
because they used all of that. Hoodie Allen.
E-double and that.
Yeah, R.I.P.
I think that, and again, I liked, at the minute, those games are like, we could create our own game modes in it. So, when we play like Michael Myers, you know, like stuff like Infected, where you just log onto the game and not do anything on it. You know, you just endlessly play random shit.
That's before Infected even really existed as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, like MW3 was the first time, I think,
didn't it?
I ever played it.
Yeah.
So, Black Ops 2 and the zombies on Black Ops with that transit. Plus, like, it was the funniest thing ever. And then number 6, I did Tony Hawk games because look how many there are.
Special shout out to
700. I would say Project 8.
Rogue.
Because
not Wasteland.
American Wasteland, Underground 1 and 2, Proving Grounds, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 or something, I think is the yellow t-shirt. I completely forgot the number. The PS1 one. And then Project 8 is because I played Project 8 on like PS2, I'm pretty sure PSP, Xbox 360. I played it all. It was my go-to
Project 8. Project 8 was banging.
Because you had to just make your way down the ranks, isn't it, to be his top 8 like selection. And that's when I discovered that Niger skateboarder, because he's the little kid with dreadlocks in that game.
Right.
And now he's like world-class skateboarder, tatted up, looking like a badass.
I hated American Wasteland. I could not get on with it. I did not like it at all.
Guess what console I played it on with my mate?
GameCube.
What jokes is that?
The fact I just knew what you were going to say.
Yeah, me and my mate would just sit there playing it, honestly. Making my son. But Project 8, because of the amount of generations I've sat around people's houses and just playing it, and
Yeah.
it was the first time when I remember they did the slow-mo, so you do your special tricks on the skateboard and actually watch what you do with the skateboard rather than just press X and you ollie and kickflip. You actually had to jump in the air and flick the analog stick in a certain bit like skate. It was very close to that, where like when you go in the air, you actually have to flick the analog stick to what the trick is rather than just press square.
Still not the best skateboarding game, so.
But yeah, Tony Hawk games, again, like any other kid. I mean, that era was just, in the Jackass Tony Hawk collab, like Underground, you play as Bam and stuff.
Yeah.
Wild. And then number 5, Last of Us. Because, I mean, it's going to be on everyone's fucking list.
One or two?
One. Just because the amount of times I've gone through that story, probably multiple. It's probably the most replayed single-player game I've done, Last of Us. Just gone through it on the hardest difficulty, banter. When you pick up one little piece of
tape.
Yeah, literally. But
fuck playing that on
I think for me it's the best storytelling game I've ever played. Single player, like offline experience. I've never played it online really, so I don't know what it is.
Which is where it's weird. I know you don't get along with TV shows, but that you don't appreciate the TV show for what it is, because it is a storytelling thing. It's not all about killing zombies or killing infected and all that shit. It's about the whole like relationships and that. It's about Joel and Ellie. I'm
pretty sure it's
which is why it's weird that you don't like the TV show.
It's more just because I like probably just
get into
playing the game.
Yeah,
I like being involved with it myself. So it's like I can do the kills myself, or you know what I mean? Just be more a part of the game rather than sit there and watch it and like do all the different actions. I mean, you still get the same outcome, but you've played it, so you've invested more time, I guess, like effort into something. But Last of Us, if you haven't played it, what are you doing? 'Cause how many times have you remastered it? 700 times.
It's on PS3, 4 and 5.
Exactly. That's how good it is.
Yeah.
And the second one, you still have to do a shout out, to be honest.
Good game, good story. Just Abby got way too much hate.
Because I understand
boat scene.
Say like the fact they had to animate that, and to mocaps and everything, isn't it? But to I completely lost my fucking. Oh, for like zombie things, I wasn't surprised. Say if the story went that way, because a zombie apocalypse, anything can happen. One minute I can get on well with you for a year, and then next minute you get caught out on something and you die.
Yeah, exactly. It's literally just instantly gone.
Yeah, you're just like, okay.
Yeah.
Sound. Like one minute I'm banter with you, next minute you just show me a bite mark, and it's like, great, you're not going to last much longer than are you? Sound. Storyline change.
It's like, great, you're living a dream and I'm not.
Exactly. So I can understand there's like a zombie world, isn't it? Don't get too attached because it's survival. So
yeah.
Banter, isn't it? It's just life, isn't it? Number 4, Uncharted. Again. Especially to Uncharted 2.
There's going to be a 2 or 4.
Yeah, 4 was banging, but the fact that 2 was the very first like PS3 game, I think, when I went around yours and I played that train level, and I was like, this game slaps. Because I mean, was
that your first Uncharted experience?
First PS3 experience, I think, because I've been used to PS2 games. So the fact that you go on like a train and it's like blowing up whilst you're still playing, I don't think the PS2 would load anything like that, would it? Yeah, Resistance might have been my first one, to be fair. But I remember when I got my PS3, it was Uncharted with it, because I liked it so much. So
I remember getting Uncharted 2
I loved Uncharted.
and playing it and being like, fucking hell, this slaps.
Yeah.
And then I had to buy Uncharted 1 and played it, and then played through 2 again, so that makes sense with the story.
And 3 was
and then 3 came out, and
rest is history. And then 4 was just absolute banging.
Yeah, and then Lost Legacy just killed the vibe.
It's still alright, but yeah.
And Crushing,
I mean, it's alright.
Crushing is banned. So.
I just recently experienced it, wasn't it? First one on Crushing.
For somebody that did Last of Us on the hardest difficulty, struggles with Crushing on Uncharted, it's banned. So.
Yeah, but
you should try playing it on Brutal.
No.
Then. Yeah, bans it. You die in like 1 hit.
No.
Yeah.
No.
It'd be like playing Black Ops 3 on Realistic.
Fun, on single player though, no one to revive you.
Yeah, imagine.
Oh.
You'd probably take a shot then.
Oh. That would be up there, to be honest, with the Call of Duty. The best Black Ops 3 memory was me and you doing that. In fact, we actually did it, and the amount of times we had to do that level because something happened in that.
Had to go, game freezing, dying over and over again, lagging out.
It's so funny. It's always it's part of the game as well, wasn't it? Actually, it was really difficult. We had to just keep doing it. But Uncharted, going back to the story thing, I'd say Last of Us is the best story, but I think Uncharted has the best character I think Nathan Drake's the coolest character ever made, to be honest.
I'd say I'd say Uncharted's a better story.
Yeah.
I prefer the storylines of Uncharted than Last of Us.
It's
just
coolest
because it's the whole action, like the whole heist kind of thing with it, and
just does what he wants.
Trying to go and find something, and obviously everything goes tits up and all
just
that.
Be jokes.
Whereas Last of Us is just kind of like
serious,
the building the bonds and surviving kind of thing, isn't it? Obviously, there's purpose to it. Well, I mean, there is purpose to it. Obviously, you've got to get Ellie to a certain place, haven't you? So yeah,
but
there
it's
is
Joel's
purpose
character
between it, I guess.
But the fact that he got cut,
character development, Uncharted goes. The Last of Us goes well because obviously you've seen them connect together. I know you see that in.
But it changes in the second one.
I know you see that in Uncharted as well, like Nathan and Chloe, for instance, or Nathan and Elena, like that kind of thing. Like you see it, but it doesn't mean as much in the character development world as Joel and Ellie kind of thing.
But the fact that it stays the same story throughout 4 games, like it eventually builds on his character, and I don't think it fails. Whereas Last of Us 2, I don't particularly like the way how Ellie goes in that character. It's just one big, like vengeance sort of thing.
All because of one thing that happens, yeah.
Yeah, whereas like Nate is like, he's getting older. Elena's like, oh, you need to calm down a bit. You're getting too... Like, it's actually kind of like realistic in a way, where he's kind of trying to be serious. I just like the story. Like, if it was a film, obviously the film was jokes, but if he stuck to the script, it would be jokes.
We need an Uncharted game about Sully.
Oh, banging, wouldn't it?
Sully when he was younger, like... how he got into what he got into. That's what we need.
Yeah.
We didn't need this whole Chloe thing.
No,
because she's not even a relevant
even
character.
though she was a cool character in 2.
Not relevant.
It's
not really relevant though, is it?
Banging in 2. But
little PS3 crush.
Then we go into I don't know actually, because even online on Uncharted 4.
Fucking jokes.
Banter, and it's the only time we did it, I think. Or Uncharted 3, me and you played. I mean, I've been playing that with you the whole time, Uncharted, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because I think you were probably the person that got me into it. But obviously, look how big it is. So, shout out Naughty Dog, isn't it? Making 2 bangers. And number 3, obviously the big guns now, isn't it? So, Grand Theft Auto. Specifically,
best one.
San Andreas. It's always the best GTA ever made.
Any shit ones, you think? Or not really worthy?
Vice City Stories, I can't really remember. And then GTA 3. Part of GTA 4 I didn't play too much. I just loved messing about in GTA 4. Literally, like, I'd just pull one all night to just do nothing to do with the game. So I don't actually know.
Yeah, that's what GTA's like, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, I remember GTA 4 was one of the coolest graphics in a game I played at that time.
Says a lot, doesn't it?
Like, you threw a grenade under a boat, and I just loved the way how it just sunk the boat, and everyone bailing off, like, oh, can't swim or anything. Just as a kid, yeah, in like year 6, just doing that all night, just torturing people, and then you had the helicopter blade chopping them up, banter. But San Andreas, banging, to be honest. Multiple people I probably had memories with on that game, and the fact that it was co-op split screen, jokes, because it didn't really work on an open world thing where you can only go like 5 meters apart from each other.
Yeah.
So it was just one big just clusterfuck, honestly.
And still waiting for GTA 6.
And yeah, it's my ringtone on my phone actually, San Andreas.
Fuck's sake.
Banter. But then I had other shout-outs. Was Liberty City on the PSP, because I remember on school trips.
Yeah, I remember that.
Isn't it? If we all had the game, you can like Bluetooth each other and then do a massive shootout in the city. Everyone on the school bus, wasn't it? Banter. Vice City, just because it's like old school, and that's probably what GTA 6 is going to get based off. And then 4, because obviously the graphics. Now 5 was mainly because of online. So I've had jokes with people. I mean, you weren't a fan really, was it?
I played it, but not as much as some other people. With
yeah, my playtime on 5 would be. And again, that would be, we made up like our own games on that. So I like the things that you have like one big open like sandbox, and you can just do whatever you want in it.
It was on Xbox that we played that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It wasn't even on PlayStation.
Exactly.
On PlayStation.
Was it even on PS3 maybe? I think it was on the old consoles.
Yeah, I think it was on there, but I don't think we played it on that. I think we played.
Swear we did.
It was Xbox One, I think.
Yeah. Mad.
We might have played a bit on PS3, to be fair. Because then we ended up getting on Xbox One, and that's probably when I didn't really play it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we spammed it as soon as it came out.
Yeah.
So whatever console it got launched on, we got it as soon as it launched, I think. Because I remember you got it before me, and you weren't even that fussed about it. And I was like, are you having a joke?
It's like Red Dead 2. bought the game and then just didn't play
No.
it. And then got past the train, the snow bit, and then just sold the game because I didn't want to. They want to play
Well,
it.
speaking of Red Dead, I've done that as my number 2. I've done especially Red Dead 2, but
Which I
I mean,
haven't
I
played.
can't say Red Dead 1 and Undead Nightmare went insane, though. You know what I mean? Because that was the thing that just was like...
Undead Nightmare.
Even Red Dead 1, me and you played, and it was like, this game is actually insane.
I need to get I'll get the disc for Red Dead for PS4, and then we can go through it again.
Oh, imagine, yeah.
Yeah, because it's got Undead Nightmare included
Has it?
with it as well. So, but I wanted it to go down in price first.
Yeah.
Or go on sale or something.
I remember Undead
But-
Nightmare back in school, because I think when you play it online, it was like a wave, like survival thing. So you go in this little town, and zombies just invade this town, you just got to survive at that.
Oh, it's a banging game.
Yeah, exactly. Imagine if they made Undead Nightmare for Red Dead 2. It was so mental. Having zombies in that world would be jokes. But obviously that's just... I imagine that'd make everyone's list. The fact they made a South Park episode, isn't it, when it came out? Because I think everyone just spammed it when it came out, to be honest. And obviously the success of that game's probably done the hype for GTA 6, isn't it?
You just have to get past that shit little hunting snow bit at the start.
Once you get into it,
Honestly.
yeah, it's insane. Makes Cowboys look badass.
I have got as far as the first camp where you like you can actually start
Good.
going and doing what you want, kind of thing.
I've got to plat it before you complete it.
It'll probably play it before I even put the disc back in the PlayStation.
One
Mind
of the
you,
trophies on that game is study every single animal. Do you know how many animals are on that game? Too many.
It's not even the worst one. The worst one now is getting free MVPs online because everybody blows themselves
Oh,
up with
everyone-
dynamite and gets
everyone
themselves.
just breaks the game.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is 8. And then number 1 is Goated.
Skate.
Yeah.
Had to be.
Obviously Skate 3, because bang. But I did say, again, I'm pretty sure we played every Skate. I swear we played 1. I remember playing 2 with someone, and you could do the Hall of Meats on 2, and that's when you put your arms by your side and spin to the floor.
Could
to
you do
crack
one
your
online?
skull.
Was one online?
I don't know.
I remember playing them. I remember we've played them all, but
I remember 1 finding it really hard to get into, because I remember being in like the actual skate park itself, and I couldn't get out of the park.
good.
I got stuck and I couldn't get out the ramps. I didn't know how to ollie properly. 2, I felt like the controls were a bit more smoother, so you can kind of understand the logic of skate, because obviously the controls are different to Tony Hawk's, isn't it? And then 3 was insane. The fact
3 was, it was one of the best games played, I think.
I think it was our go-to school game, wasn't it? Where it was kind of like skate tonight,
Yeah.
and it was kind of just like
Going on to all the user-created parks and that. The fucking
Yeah.
sofas at the top of that one where you jump in it in a certain way and it pings you in the sky.
the whole like community vibe of it was kind of like, right, there was an area where we would all meet up at a certain park, isn't it, and just mess about. We're not even doing anything, not even
No.
playing against each other. You're just skating around.
The fucking quarry.
Yeah.
Going down that really steep hill, trying to go down in like different ways and that and
Slapping your
avoid
head off
stuff.
this-
Yeah, boom, on a fucking little metal walkway.
And then the fact that when me and you got mental, like, we started doing backflips off the pavement and stuff, and then we were waiting for someone else to just clear the objective. Me and you just killed it, stood there like,
Yeah.
Great.
Well, you're doing like
done
you're
it
doing like
first take or something.
Christ airs on the spot and shit
Yeah.
like that.
Me and you put too
Yeah.
many hours in. If we could see our playtime on that.
Still not my most played game.
But the whole like like the community aspect where you can just make your own park and then publish it, so the sort of sweatiness that you could just log in and do. I'm
Yeah.
hoping the new skate is like that, the whole community vibe to it, because I think that's
Well,
what kept it going.
The
to be
whole
honest.
community testing thing for the new
Yeah.
skate goes to show that I think it will be. Like, it's going to be community based. They'll have the base game and then there'll be so much that the community can do
Yeah.
to make it like fun for
Bit like Mod Nation, wasn't
outside
it?
of that. Mod Nation Racers fucking shit.
That was community based, wasn't it? To be fair, because you could just
Yeah.
play other people's things, and you like go into this main like lobby where everyone is, isn't it?
Yeah, it was a fucking fantastic game that was.
That was actually a fun little.
Oh,
that's probably a
it was
rogue
fucking-
game,
oh,
isn't
yeah.
it? To be fair, like that wasn't up there, but I say that's a cool memory. Was playing that with you, to be fair. But yeah, Skate, that was co-op as well, wasn't it? But yeah, Skate 3. I mean, if you haven't played that, then play it. It's a shame that you can't play it on the current consoles.
Well, you can play it on the new Xbox, on
Can you?
Xbox Series X and S. It's a 360 game, isn't it? So if you've got Game Pass, it's on there.
banging.
So give it a go if you've got an Xbox.
Yeah, there we go.
PlayStation, you're fucked.
So just quick run through: Saints Row, Left 4 Dead, FIFA, Call of Duty, Tony Hawk's, Last of Us, Uncharted, Grand Theft Auto, Red Dead, Skate. Like I said to you, it's quite generic. I mean, it's pretty predictable, wouldn't you say?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them are probably online in some sort of way,
Mm.
in kind of aspect.
But then, like
I'm
you said,
surprised Crash Bandicoot didn't get into your top 10.
well, I said to you that it depends.
Honourable mentions, I know.
What would you class top game? Because I think, like you said, if you've got the same, it's just having those memories of just banter, isn't it? And just talking about it and just being nostalgic, which is basically what this episode would be, isn't it? Just talking about the older games.
What is the first game you ever played?
First ever game, like Soul Reaver for PS1.
Soul Reaver.
Like Legacy of Kain or something. It's banging. Apparently, it's one of the top-rated PS1 games.
Good.
Probably costs like $1,000 now, because we've seen the price of some of these PS1 games. Joke. What's yours? Spyro, wasn't it?
I'll tell you mine when I do my top 10.
Oh, right.
So,
yeah, I'm pretty
because there's
sure.
whole reason behind mine, and there's specific like things and shit. So
there was a game called Sheep. I remember playing. Remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
Where you were like, you had to herd all these things, and there was like lasers, and they'd all get like killed and things. It was a horrendous game. I was terrible at it. Bomberman and Soul Reaver. Yeah, I think they were the top.
Fair dues.
So rogue. Like,
right. Honourable mentions.
Right, these are just 10. So these are the rogue ones. So I thought that was quite a generic list. I think that would make quite a lot of people. So these are the ones that just be like, what the hell? So Bomberman for PS1. Banging. Crash Bandicoot 3, Warped. Simpsons, Hit and Run.
Banging.
SSX 3.
Banging.
Bulletstorm. Halo 3. Gears of War, especially 1 and 2. God of War, I would say 3. And the PSP one, Chains of Olympus, I think it's called. Fallout 4, especially with the mods. WarioWare. And Super Mario Brothers. WarioWare was the greatest Wii game I've ever played in my life. I'm not going to lie. It's basically, publisher says, but with
fucking
on the Wii.
This is the thing.
Basically that.
Like Frobisha says, like, what the fuck? Like, it's such a random shout.
PS Vita.
But it's like if I turned around to you and said, wet.
Yeah, exactly.
Banging fucking game.
I mean,
Homefront.
You know when you said Splatterhouse the other day?
Fucking Splatterhouse.
How much that is now, but when Love Film was a thing, like the amount of games I went through because I remember
Blockbuster Online for anybody that doesn't know.
What's that does say to basically. Me? Why would you pay for a game and complete it in 2 days and then get rid of it? Why don't we just rent it? So it kind of just brought up the whole vibe of just like, okay, let's do it, complete it in a weekend, send it back.
Remember the God of War 3 story?
Remember God of War when you were trying to end it? You just sat there.
Oh, just sat there munching his fucking face in. Just like, when's this going to end? And then it turns out if I stopped, it would have ended.
You just sat there just banging out this.
God of War 3 story?
Oh,
Care
banging.
to tell?
God of War. Best story.
We went into Game Station. Remember when Game Station used to be a thing? Fucking banging shop, to be fair. Oh, Chiron, his mum. Chiron, what games do you want? Oh, I want this one, God of War 3. Oh, it's an 18. Yeah, that's fine, Mum. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Got the thing. Oh, you need the parental authority to get this. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You know, there's violence in this game. Yeah. There's also sex, and your mum's like, oh,
yeah,
no,
exactly.
Can't be having that. Put it back, and then like 2 days later, comes in from Love Film.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, I remember that. Yeah, that's. I mean, that was the only thing that held it back. Was there's anything where you're just banging prostitutes. You know what I mean? Like San Andreas was a bit rogue. I ain't gonna lie. But anything where it's just like sex and it's a bit like that's when Mum was just like, nah, mate. But violence, I can behead people, put a bag over the red, like Manhunt. I remember playing that. Do you ever? Well, it was banned, I think, in the UK because it was so violent.
I think it rings a
just
bell.
a kid putting a bag over someone's head and then just stabbing them. It's just like, there's banned to this, isn't it? Just a close up. But violence was just like,
Do you remember Crazy Taxi?
Yeah. No, Simpsons Road Rage.
Fucking.
Simpsons Wrestling.
Simpsons Skateboarding.
Oh my god.
Simpsons
I still got
game.
That. But I remember, like SSX stood out because I remember going to a kids club, which I'd kept going to, and you could bring your PS2 game with you as long as you stick your name. Have you seen my PS2 cases? Kyle and Loxton written on it, I think.
No.
And the Incredible Hulk and stuff.
I get it.
SSX3 was like my goated. Like everyone wanted me to bring it in so we could all play it.
SSX Tricky.
Yeah. I mean, that was going to be closest to Music Rec was that song. It's tricky.
SSX3 was banging. Steep was alright.
Yeah, it was a good take on it.
Riders Republic wasn't what we thought it was going to be, but it was a good game.
Yeah.
But obviously it's not just your snowboard.
Not the Origins, is it? I mean, we've played the actual Origins of where all these have come from, to be fair, isn't it? So you can
there's probably older games as well.
Yeah. Obviously SSX, I don't know what that, just the third one stuck out for me. Obviously Bulletstorm, me and you've had.
Fucking Bulletstorm.
That was just like, what was it? Every weekend, like one weekend I'd go on yours, next weekend you come around mine, just echoes.
I feel like that might be the first game that I platted on my PS4.
It might have been me and you
Not
trying to
entirely
go for it,
sure.
wasn't it? That tornado
I remember
thing.
I had to get into a little group.
I mean, you played on PS3.
I had to get a little group. No, I couldn't. One of the trophies glitched out on me.
Oh.
And the trophy where it was get 40,000 points or whatever it was in the wave thing, it was less on the PS3 than the PS4, I think. So it's obviously harder on the PS4 version, on Bulletstorm Full Clip Edition. And I had to do a little, not cheat, but you go online and you basically have 3 people that constantly, or 2 people constantly go down on this little elevator door. You just run into it and it kills you. And you get revived, and you get points every time you get revived. One person runs around with a zombie, with the last enemy left, and just runs around in circles. And then the other person revives the 2 people. And you just go up until you get the score for the trophy.
But I swear,
but it's fucking
me and
it took
you
hours.
put in time to do it legit on PS3. I swear it was with you. And maybe
Yeah, we
with
would have.
2 other friends, maybe.
It's the tornado. No, I think it was just me and you.
I can't remember.
It
Yeah,
was a tornado. It was a tornado.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
so difficult. You couldn't
We had
mess
to
up, could
fucking
you?
put the ball chain around them, and then you have to kick them, and then the other person has to leash them through.
Yeah, I remember doing that.
That was a fucking great game. I forgot about Bulletstorm.
It's so creative, and then obviously the voice in that is an emission dude, isn't it? Like, he's a big voice actor. The dude who plays the main actor in Bulletstorm, isn't it? Because I remember when you heard Intermission, I was like, oh, Bulletstorm dude.
Yeah. I can't remember his name.
But yeah, bang.
Anyway.
Crash Bandicoot, obviously, OG, PS1 game. And then Simpsons Hit and Run, I swear we all played, to be fair. It's just like the Simpsons GTA, isn't it? So it's kind of like... I remember my cousins, he says they were too young to play GTA because they were younger than me. So I was like, oh, we just played Simpsons Hit and Run theirs, I think. I just loved it.
Imagine being too young.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, San Andreas is literally no hold back. I can't even remember what the age was when I played that. I remember
like
finding
4.
it impossible to play it, though. I thought I was sucked at the missions. I tried to play it now, and it's just like, there's no checkpoint on the game, so as soon as you fail the mission, you have to start the fucking mission again. But
fuck that.
Other than that, yeah, banter. I mean, Gears of War and Halo were one of my favourite co-op experiences, to be fair.
Fucking... Oh, Army of Two.
Oh, exactly. Good job you said that. I should have put that on.
Yeah, that was the one, like, the Gears of War equivalent for me, I'm going to say.
Because what would you say is your favourite, like, genre? Because I would still say it's co-op. I don't really care about the competitive part of gaming, really.
So,
I like working together with people, doing stuff.
Co-op games are bang. Even, like, remember Call of Duras?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It Takes Two was the latest one, wasn't it? That was fun.
A Way Out, obviously. Same
A Way Out was
creators.
sick, to be fair.
Yeah.
I just like co-op games. Overcooked banter.
Especially where they are heavily, they are only co-op.
Yeah,
so A
the
Way
story
Out and
Army of
It
Two,
Takes
to be
Two.
fair.
A Way Out and It Takes Two, you can only play co-op. You have to play with someone else.
Yeah.
So, games like that. Yeah.
And then, like you say, we treated skate like co-op, to be fair, and you're just skating with
Just
mates,
banter,
isn't it? You're not
just
against
fucking
each other.
Slapping each other around the face with a skateboard and all that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So that's a bit into my world of it. So yeah, I recommend playing any of them. I mean, they're across all generations.
Bitch.
Yeah. Do you reckon? They're across all generations.
Yeah, well, yeah, you got a
Besides the
little bit
latest.
each.
Because I don't actually know what the latest games are. Besides Spider-Man, which I don't know. Yeah.
Elden Ring.
Get on Switch.
Demon Soul.
Sit there sweating on the plane to Japan.
Exactly.
Right.
Sound.
We're done.
Yeah.
So we'll do your list some point in the future.
Yeah.
See how close
couple
it
weeks
is.
maybe.
I mean, me and you did play quite a lot of stuff together.
Yeah.
So it's probably bantering them.
I've got some of mine, like, they'll overlap, but it might be different.
You got some rogue ones. As a kid, I guess, isn't it? You'd had different. I remember you liked your racing games more, and I was never really a fan of racing games.
I don't think I've got a single racing game on
Well,
mine.
no.
Oh,
Need for Speed Hot Pursuit.
Dirt 2.
Dirt
2. Yeah, you took a fucking day off school to play Dirt 3, didn't
No,
you?
I didn't, not at all. Snowstorm, wasn't it?
Remember when you were, like, dead for, like, a month as well?
Oh, yeah, I played Lego Indiana Jones on the DS. Shout out.
He was, like, dead for... He slept for, like, a month.
I got treated for pleurisy, out of all things. Lung infection, yeah? Basically, like Arthur Morgan, tuberculosis.
Good.
And I had to get sent schoolwork and stuff, wasn't it? Yeah, it was good. I sat there on the sofa playing Lego Indiana Jones. 100%ed it. Banging.
Sock.
That's so good. But
Right, that's that. That's
you got plenty of like racing, like Need for Speed Hot Pursuit and your little takeaway TV in the kitchen. Flattered it.
Oh yeah,
TV.
yeah. That
Pirate
TV's
game.
gone now.
PS Move.
Well, it's not gone. It's in the loft now.
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
Oh, fucking pirate game. Yeah,
So
Time
too many.
Crisis.
We can just
and all
talk more
that,
gaming on your one, isn't it? 'Cause it's jokes. So, as you can tell, we're fans of gaming because it's jokes.
Banter. Right.
It's weird how
that's
it's like evolved, don't you think? There, because
okay.
I don't think I've ever played Fortnite. Do you think? I don't think I played it once, and I don't think it's for me.
I quite like it. It's just annoying when you die. You loot all your stuff
terrible,
and then you die.
Or someone builds a house like the same speed as you shooting at them. Because I was like, what is the logic in that?
So Fortnite brought in no build mode, where obviously you can't build fucking walls and shit.
Oh,
so
right.
you are literally stuck. If somebody starts shooting at you, you've got to like try and run away.
Actually
Or they
do
put other
something.
stuff where like grapple gun, where you can like grapple onto a tree and you can yank yourself away, kind of thing, to get away quicker. But you can't build a house and end up in the fucking sky, kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
So it did get better, but it's full of sweats.
I'm trying to think. The top 3 that they say is Rainbow Six Siege. Because it's crazy how that is still popular now, even since its launch, isn't it? Because I remember playing that a lot with my mate.
Rainbow Six Siege.
Yeah, banging, to be fair.
Venoms.
Remember Siege? I remember Overwatch. I think that's trending now. So it's Overwatch 2, is it? I remember playing the first one. I'm not a massive fan of it, to be fair. Rocket League and Apex Legends. They're the only ones I think they were trending. And Minecraft.
And Fortnite, did you say Fortnite?
Yeah. Any of the trending games now, I just can't get into.
Warzone.
Maybe it's I'm too old.
Warzone.
Yeah, again, can't get into.
It's because it's all gone like a kind of way.
Me and you tried Warzone because it was like, oh, maybe we can do like a co-op aspect.
Yeah, it was
and
horrible.
I don't even think we landed, and we didn't even enter the
You
first
land,
building.
you run
before we
around, and you're
shreked.
like, great, this is fun, and then you die, and you're like, oh, well.
That's it, is it?
Now I have
You
to
just
queue up
spectate
again
it.
for 10
Yeah,
minutes.
exactly.
Yeah.
Me and you just liked running around aimlessly, wasn't it? We were like the shipment by Nuketown.
You
me
run
and
around,
weren't
you run around in shipment, and you die 100 times, but you get 150 kills.
Yeah.
So it's banging.
Because I always found it banter with you, say, if we went around those small maps and we chose the most jokes guns, and we still did all right, because we just used to the pace of things, aren't we?
Yeah, or you run around with like a knife or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just have jokes with it. Never really tried, were we?
Banter.
So there we go. That is Top 10 Gaming.
Cool.
Right. We're doing the music?
I've got a fact real quick. I
Okay.
don't have a joke because life.
Yeah.
But I didn't even have a fact, and the first thing that popped into my head was toenail. So
Yeah.
we've got a fact about toenails.
Okay.
Nails grow faster in the summer than in the winter. Finger and toenails grow at an average of 3 millimeters a month. Fingernails take 3 to 6 months to regrow completely, while toenails require around 12 to 18 months to grow back fully. We've both had jokes toenails recently, haven't we? So
Yeah.
I had
One's recently gone, actually.
football injury where it was just black and gammy, and then obviously it was trying to fall off, but you're not supposed to pull it off, so you have to wait for it to actually
caught mine.
come off.
Hmm.
And then it to be honest, that's the first nail I'd ever lost, and I thought it was going to be fucking horrible.
No, it's not that bad.
But
if you wait for
it
to
just
harden
feels a
up.
bit like fuzzy on your toe, doesn't
Yeah.
it, kind of thing. So
Fresh.
and then obviously you snowboarding.
Yeah, snowboarding, I bruised both. Because jokes. Because I thought I
That's
did say the boots are too small, and he says, nah, they're meant to be tug fit. So I was like, well, my toenail's meant to fall off.
Well, maybe your form's bad.
Exactly. So, yeah.
So there's your toenail fact of the day,
Oh, yeah. Get your toenails out. Clip them.
and then eat them.
Ooh.
Put them in a stew. And give
Boil
them
them,
to your
mash
loved
them, put them in a
ones.
stew. Toenails. Right, let's do
New music.
new music. It was Snooze Fest, wasn't it? In your opinion? But we're going to say it anyway. So, the albums. Huncho, Potter Paper, 36 Hours. Kings of Leon, Can We Please Have Fun? Bugsy Malone, The Great British Dream. Gunner, One of One. Kalan, For Real, Make the West Great Again. Ghostface Killer, Set the Tone, Guns N' Roses. Singles, Black Odyssey, Wiz Khalifa, XXX. The Plot and You, All That I Can Give. Ian Dior, Edge of Tomorrow. G-Eazy, Love You Forever. Justin Stone, I'm Okay. Jez Dior, Underneath It All. Kendrick Lamar, Not Like Us. Post Malone, Morgan Wallen, I Had Some Help. Ice Spice, Give Me a Light. Megan Thee Stallion, BOA. Fredo, Top G, and Ren, Troubles.
Any favourite album and single of the week?
Project I quite like. I didn't mind Kings of Leon. I'd say Calon, For Real. And then single, I would say probably the Black Odyssey Wiz Khalifa song was quite cool. Ian Dior.
Cool.
What about you?
Project, I don't fucking know. I'm going to go with Ghostface Killer. Because
OG.
towards the end of that as well, I liked it. Obviously, yeah, it's all fucking OGs in that.
Yeah, song and nice
And
band.
then single, which isn't on your list, which is, I can't remember the other dude's name. It's the Dr. Dre song with Hardy. I think Hardy and Dr. Dre, Gin and Juice. Obviously,
Tipping that gin and
yeah, it's that.
juice,
But
laid
it's a different
back.
version. So yeah, that.
Oh, okay.
But otherwise, yeah, dead release week. I didn't really get on with too much.
Well, speaking of music, hopefully we'll be reviewing 21 Pilots next episode.
Which is different again, isn't it?
Different for you, isn't it? Well, you said you have listened to them a
I've
little bit,
listened to
though,
it,
so
yeah,
you're
I've
familiar
listened
with
to
the
it,
band, aren't you,
yeah.
at least? So
But obviously it's just, a different type again, isn't it, really?
Yeah. So tune into that.
Cool.
Done.
That was that.
Toodaloo.
Thank you for listening to another episode. You can find us on all streaming platforms under the SoulInsights Podcast. Please leave us a rating and review. Check out our socials, the SI Index,
TikTok and Instagram,
the Soul Insights Index,
YouTube,
Soul Insights.